You know Elizabeth Warren, right?
Did you ever hear of Pocahontas? Huh? It's Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren. I was being hit by everybody. I was being hit by the Republicans. I was being hit by Pocahontas. That's Pocahontas. Pocahontas. That's this Elizabeth Warren. I call her Goofy. She is, no, Goofy. And Pocahontas is not happy. She's not happy. Pocahontas, I'm doing such a disservice to Pocahontas. It's so unfair to Pocahontas. But this Elizabeth Warren, I call her Goofy, Elizabeth Warren.
Well, I actually think she's a hopeless case. I call her Pocahontas, and that's an insult to Pocahontas.
Massachusetts is represented by Pocahontas, right? Pocahontas. It's represented by Pocahontas. Oh, she's terrible. So instead of picking somebody, and you don't have to go with Pocahontas, you don't have to go that far. Let's vote for Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren. Pocahontas? Pocahontas, well, no, she's, look, she is it offensive? You tell me. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Pocahontas? Is that what you said? Elizabeth Warren?
Warren, she seems to have made it her job.
Who, Pocahontas? Pocahontas, well, no, she's, look, she is it offensive?
Very offensive.
You tell me. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Pocahontas? Is that what you said? Elizabeth Warren? Who, Pocahontas? Pocahontas, well, no, she's, look, she is it offensive? You tell me. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Pocahontas? Is that what you said? Elizabeth Warren?
She seems to have made it her job.
Who, Pocahontas? Pocahontas, well,
that
she's,
offensive?
Should you use that
she
term?
is it offensive?
Very offensive.
You tell me. Oh,
Sorry.
really? Oh, I'm sorry about
Yes.
that. Pocahontas? Is that what you said? Elizabeth Warren?
Why are you having...
Pocahontas had an agency that was, I mean, she was a disaster. Pocahontas, that's another beauty. The great Pocahontas, who's now lying and cheating her way to the presidency if possible. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas would not be proud of her as her representative, believe me.
You'll have plenty of those Democrats coming over, and you're going to say, no, sir, no, thank you. No, ma'am, perhaps, ma'am. It may be Pocahontas. Remember that. You're very, very special people. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas.
Do you regret calling her Pocahontas? Do you regret that?
I do regret calling her Pocahontas because I think it's a tremendous insult to Pocahontas.
Right.
So to Pocahontas, I would like to apologize to you.
All right.
She said she's Native American, and I said, Pocahontas, it's Pocahontas. And somebody said to me, one of the media, Mr. Trump, would you apologize? I said, yes, I'll apologize. To Pocahontas, I will apologize. Because Pocahontas is insulted. I can't call her Pocahontas anymore. Right? I came up with the name Pocahontas, and they once said, you must apologize for that. I said, why? Well, it's not nice what you're doing. I said, okay, I'd like to apologize to the real Pocahontas. But not to the fake Pocahontas. Not to the fake Pocahontas. But it's true, she has so little Indian, but she has none, that I cannot call her Pocahontas anymore. But if you don't mind, I'll continue. Do you mind? Because it'll show everybody what a phony she is. Pocahontas. They always want me to apologize for saying it. And I hereby, oh no, I want to apologize. I'll use tonight. Pocahontas, I apologize to you. I apologize. To you, I apologize. To the fake Pocahontas, I won't apologize. When I announce they are going to endorse me, because if I lose, should I lose, or if I don't run, they're out of business. Who's going to cover? They're going to cover Bernie? They're going to cover Pocahontas? Let's say I'm debating Pocahontas, right? She of the great tribal heritage. What tribe is it? Let me think about that one. When she proclaims that she's of Indian heritage, because her mother said she has high cheekbones.
That's her only evidence, that her mother said she had high cheekbones.
She said she was an Indian. She said because her cheekbones were high, she was an Indian, that she was Native American. They said to her, why do you say you're of Indian heritage? Well, my mother told me I have high cheekbones. That's the answer. Do you have any documentation? No, we don't. Oh, I see. You have high cheekbones. Well, I have high cheekbones, too. Hey, maybe I'm an Indian, and I'm going to do very well. But think of it. This is her reason.
No, it's causing her problems. You know, that name's good, because now even the liberals are saying, take a test. Take a test.
In the senator's genome, we did find 5 segments of Native American ancestry with very high confidence, where we believe the error rate is less than 1 in 1,000.
Senator Warren released some of her DNA results that show a strong likelihood that she does have Native American roots.
How much? 1,000?
Do you owe her an
No,
apology?
no, I don't.
What about the money that
I owe her. She owes the country an apology.
What about the money that you told her you would?
You mean if she gets the nomination in a debate where I was going to have her tested? I'll only do it if I can test her personally. Okay, that will not be something I enjoy doing either. And she went out and she had a blood test done and it came out 1,024th. He said somewhere back there, hundreds of years ago, there may have been an Indian. Or it may have been a statistical error because it was so small, which it was. You know, the one good thing about her test is that there was so little. She had less than the average American. I used to say, I have more Indian blood in me than she does, and I have none. I used to say that.
She did very badly in proving that she was of Indian heritage. That didn't work out too well. I think you have more than she does, and maybe I do too, and I have nothing. So, you know, we'll see how she does. I wish her well. I hope she does well. She said she was Indian, and I said that I have more Indian blood than she does, and I have none. I'm sorry. I've got more Indian blood in me than Pocahontas, and I have none. I mean, sadly, I have none, but I have more than she does. And the press is very honorable. They won't. Please don't tell her what I just said.
Sources say that the president said of Senator Elizabeth Warren, quote, Pocahontas is now the face of your party. The sources said Trump used the nickname several times during an impromptu analysis of the Democratic Party. And Mary Catherine Ham, I want to begin with you. Offensive?
Okay, I am perfectly willing to criticize Trump when he gets off the cuff on these sort of things. In this particular case, he's making fun of her for having done something that's actually offensive, which is she pretended and claimed she was a Native American for many years during her career, and then it turned out that she had absolutely no proof of it during a campaign when she was asked about it. And that, to me, violates all of the liberal sort of privilege rules of her side of the aisle, and yet she is a paragon of liberalism. And so on this point in particular, I think he's picking on her for having done something that's a little offensive, frankly.
Kirsten.
What kind of a man does that? A man who will never be president of the United States.
Trump referred to the state's senior senator as Pocahontas, a nickname that refers to a controversy in the 2012 Senate race regarding Warren's claims of Native American heritage. Trump tweeted, quote, Pocahontas bombed last night, sad to watch. Shortly after her speech, Trump tweeted, Elizabeth Warren, often referred to as Pocahontas, misrepresented me and spoke glowingly about crooked Hillary, who she always hated. And today, in response, Warren tweeted, you didn't like a speech explaining why you'll never, never be president. I'm shocked. Kids these days.
It's like Elizabeth Warren. I did the Pocahontas thing. I hit her really hard, and it looked like she was down and out, but that was too long ago. I should have waited, but don't worry. We will revive it. It can be revived. It can be right? It will be revived, and it can be revived very easily and very quickly, and we're going to have some fun in the state of New Hampshire.